Have you ever reached for a fruit thinking it was the healthy choice, only to feel more joint pain or leg discomfort later? Margaret, a 72-year-old woman, did just that with her favorite pineapple, believing it would ease her arthritis. But what she didn't know was that some of the most popular fruits could be silently sabotaging her leg strength. In this video, we're going to uncover the 7 worst fruits for seniors, fruits that may be doing more harm than good. If you want to protect your mobility and feel better every day, keep watching and let us know where you're tuning in from. As we learn from Margaret's story, sometimes the fruits we think are healthy can actually cause more harm than good. One such fruit is pineapple. While it's often praised for its bromelain content, which is said to reduce inflammation, it also comes with a hidden downside. Pineapple is high in natural sugars and acid, both of which can spike your blood sugar levels. For seniors, this can damage the delicate blood vessels that supply oxygen to your legs, leading to leg swelling, fatigue, and joint pain over time. Margaret experienced this firsthand. She regularly enjoyed pineapple, believing it would ease her arthritis. However, after some time, she noticed increased knee pain and swelling. When she switched to berries like blueberries, which are lower in sugar and acid, her joint pain improved. So if you're looking to support your legs and joints, try swapping pineapple for antioxidant-rich berries that can help fight inflammation without causing sugar spikes. It's a small change that can make a big difference in your mobility. Continuing from our discussion on pineapple, let's talk about another fruit that may be secretly sabotaging your leg strength: bananas. They're often seen as a go-to snack for seniors because of their potassium content, which is great for muscle function. However, what many don't realize is that bananas contain fast-digesting sugars. For older adults, these sugars can spike blood glucose levels, leading to inflammation that puts extra strain on the joints, especially in your legs. This can result in swollen ankles, stiff knees, and sore calves, particularly after sitting for a while. Take John, 68, for example. He ate a banana every morning to prevent muscle cramps, but over time, he started feeling more fatigued and noticed stiffness in his joints. After talking to his doctor, he cut back on bananas and swapped them for avocados. This helped him maintain steady energy and improved his circulation. So while bananas aren't all bad, try to limit your intake. Pairing them with healthy fats or choosing alternatives like avocados, pears, or berries can better support your leg strength and joint health. Building on our earlier discussion about bananas, let's now turn to grapes, a seemingly innocent fruit that can be a hidden culprit in joint discomfort. While grapes are small and often praised for their antioxidants, they're packed with fructose, a natural sugar that can trigger inflammation in your joints. For seniors, this is especially problematic when the fructose builds up and leads to a rise in uric acid, which can contribute to joint pain, particularly in the knees, toes, and ankles. Take Linda, 72, for example. She loved grapes and included them in her daily diet. However, she started experiencing pain in her knees after walking. It wasn't until her doctor pointed out that the fructose from the grapes might be causing her discomfort that she realized the connection. Once she swapped grapes for cherries, which are lower in sugar and have anti-inflammatory benefits, her joint pain improved. So if you're looking to reduce inflammation, consider switching out grapes for cherries. They're a much gentler option on your joints while still satisfying your sweet cravings. Continuing from our discussion on grapes, let's now talk about watermelon, which many believe to be a refreshing and healthy fruit. While watermelon is low in calories, it has a high glycemic index, meaning it can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. For seniors, this can lead to increased inflammation, leg swelling, and discomfort, especially after meals. Take Sarah 65, for example. She loved enjoying watermelon during the summer, thinking it was a great way to stay hydrated. However, after eating it, she noticed swelling in her ankles and felt more fatigued in her legs. Once she switched to cucumber slices, which hydrate without spiking her blood sugar, she began to feel much better. If you're looking for a hydrating, joint-friendly snack, try opting for fruits like papaya or cucumber. They provide hydration and help reduce inflammation without the negative impact that watermelon can have on blood sugar. This simple swap can make a big difference in how your legs feel, especially in the warmer months. Building on our earlier points about watermelon and grapes, let's dive into another seemingly healthy fruit: oranges. While they are packed with vitamin C, which is great for the immune system, oranges also contain citric acid, which can aggravate inflammation, especially for seniors dealing with arthritis or joint pain. The acid can irritate sensitive joints and increase stiffness, particularly in the knees, hips, and ankles. Take Bill, 75, for example. He used to drink orange juice every morning, believing it was boosting his immunity. However, over time, he started noticing more stiffness in his legs and hips. After switching to lower acid fruits like pears and papaya, his symptoms began to improve, and he felt more mobile. If you love citrus, don't worry. You don't have to give it up entirely. Instead, try swapping oranges for gentler, low-acid fruits like papaya or berries. These fruits can still support your immune system and reduce inflammation without the discomfort that oranges might cause in aging joints. Following our discussion on oranges, let's take a look at another fruit that might be secretly causing you discomfort: green apples. Often chosen as a healthier alternative to red apples because they're lower in sugar, green apples actually contain high levels of malic acid. For older adults, this acidity can irritate the joints, especially in those with arthritis, leading to increased stiffness and soreness in the legs, particularly after walking. Take Emily, 70, for example. She used to enjoy green apples, thinking they were a healthier snack. However, over time, she began to feel pain in her knees and feet. After switching to gentler fruits like ripe pears, her discomfort significantly decreased. If you're looking for a gentler alternative, try swapping green apples for pears or even steamed fruits. These are easier on both your digestive system and your joints, offering a more comfortable option without sacrificing flavor or nutrition. Making this small change can help reduce that nagging stiffness and keep you feeling more active and comfortable in your daily life. Now let's talk about another fruit that may seem like a treat, but can actually be a tropical sugar bomb: mangoes. While they're sweet and delicious, mangoes are loaded with natural sugars that can cause a sharp spike in blood sugar levels. For seniors, this can trigger inflammation in the joints, particularly in the knees, ankles, and hips, leading to increased pain and leg fatigue. Take Henry, 68, for example. He loved mangoes, but over time, he started noticing more joint pain and stiffness in his legs. After cutting back on mangoes and adding more anti-inflammatory fruits like papaya to his diet, he noticed a significant reduction in discomfort and his mobility improved. If you're a mango lover, consider swapping it out for fruits like papaya, which are lower in sugar and contain natural enzymes that help reduce inflammation. These swaps can help ease joint pain and support better movement without the sugar spike that mangoes can cause. In summary, the fruits we've discussed today: pineapple, bananas, grapes, watermelon, oranges, green apples, and mangoes, may seem healthy, but they can silently contribute to joint pain, inflammation, and leg fatigue for seniors. By swapping these fruits for better alternatives like berries, papaya, pears, or avocado, you can protect your joints, improve circulation, and stay more mobile. Small dietary changes can make a big difference in how you feel every day. Remember, taking care of your body starts with the choices you make. For more tips on healthy aging, be sure to subscribe to Wellness Nest Daily and stay connected with us for more health insights.